Hello and welcome. This is Nidal in a new episode of Overcoming Emotionally. And like we have shared in the last time, perception produces emotion. When myself perceives or use a perception to understand a relational event, an emotion generates. So the emotion generates in myself in response to using a perception. The amount of emotion myself produces in response to perceiving a relational event called the emotional price. The emotional price, the emotional invoice of something I have perceived will fluctuate. It could be something very minor, like my computer is not loading fast enough. It could be something very big if I experience the loss of a loving and close friend from childhood, or the love I have cherished, or someone close in the family. The emotional invoice will fluctuate a lot. However, the emotional invoice, by large, is determined by the person who is perceiving the event more than the event itself. And because the person who is perceiving the event is using his unique perceptions and thoughts to process the event, and therefore the emotional invoice generated in him is unique. I cannot exactly know the amount of sadness you go through if you were to lose your beloved pet, for example, or your fiance or someone in your family. Only you are the one who knows exactly how much. Why is that important? It's important because to support each other, to honor each other, we should give each other the safety to accept the emotions the other person feels. Why? It's the product of their own perception or perceptions to what they have experienced. Giving honor for someone is giving honor to what they feel. We don't try to lessen that or decrease that or belittle that or rationalize that. Why? That person's unique perceptions produce that emotions. By accepting what the person feels, we're giving honor for the person. At the same time, contrary to what we believe, we reduce the chance of impulsivity and emotional decisions. When I accept someone's emotions, I do not license their decisions. I do not endorse their decision to act on it. It's very important when I am offering honor, when I am offering empathy, to empathize with what the person feels. At the same time, have the courage, have the character to disagree when the decision is going to come in an impulsive way, emotional way, hurtful decision, or harmful decision. The emotional invoice is important topic and deserve a lot of talk. In general, the person, the self, that are faced with a large sum of emotional invoices will attempt to slow down the processing, the management, the paying for those emotional invoices by slowing down the mental, the intellectual thoughts and perceptions. That's basically what depression is all about. There is a slow mental and intellectual processing. Deliberately, the self, unconsciously to us obviously, the self slows down the processing in the hope of allowing itself to process those emotions slower over a longer period of time. Okay, my good friends, here we stop. I would like to thank you for choosing to share your time to listen to what I have to share. I would like to extend my gratitude to you. Enjoy your week. Nidal.